Greetings, dear Virgo, as we step into the realm of the tarot to explore the shadows and challenges that lie ahead in the week from August 27th to September 3rd, 2023. The cards drawn: the Hanged Man, the World, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, and Three of Wands weave a tale of introspection, endings, and burdens that extend across relationships, career, finances, personal growth, and spiritual development. Let us embark on this journey together, deciphering the cryptic messages these cards hold. Relationships. The presence of the Hanged Man casts its enigmatic shadow over your relationships this week, suggesting a period of reflection and suspension. While this can be a time of introspection, its shadow warns against becoming too passive, leading to stagnation in your connections. The radiant energy of the World appears, hinting at the completion of a cycle in your relationships. However, its shadow advises against clinging to the past or idealizing what was, preventing you from embracing new beginnings. The haunting Nine of Swords suggests anxieties and worries in your relationships. Its shadow indicates that these fears may be self-inflicted, urging you to confront them head-on rather than allowing them to fester. The piercing energy of the Three of Swords echoes heartache and sorrow. Its shadow, however, warns against dwelling on pain and allowing it to define your relationships, preventing healing and growth. The fiery Knight of Wands charges in, suggesting passionate energy in your relationships. Its shadow, however, cautions against impulsive actions and words that might harm the delicate balance with loved ones. The burdensome Ten of Wands speaks of heavy responsibilities in relationships. Its shadow encourages you to seek support and delegate tasks rather than taking on everything yourself, which could lead to exhaustion. The forward-looking Three of Wands indicates expansion and progress in relationships. Its shadow warns against becoming too focused on the future and missing the present moments of connection. Career. Transitioning to your career, the Hanged Man's energy continues to influence, suggesting a need for a fresh perspective in your professional life. Its shadow, however, cautions against becoming stuck in contemplation and inaction. The transformative energy of the World echoes completion and achievement in your career. Its shadow, though, reminds you not to let past accomplishments blind you to new opportunities that lie ahead. The Nine of Swords anxieties extend to your career, suggesting concerns about your professional path. Its shadow urges you to address these fears with clear communication and problem-solving rather than letting them weigh you down. The piercing Three of Swords suggests a period of difficulty and setbacks in your career. Its shadow advises you to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and not let setbacks define your trajectory. The impulsive Knight of Wands charges into your career sphere, indicating ambitious pursuits. Yet, its shadow warns against rushing into decisions without careful consideration, which might lead to unproductive outcomes. The burdensome Ten of Wands reflects heavy workloads and responsibilities. Its shadow prompts you to delegate tasks and seek assistance to avoid burnout and ensure a sustainable pace. The forward-looking Three of Wands indicates progress and expansion in your career. Its shadow reminds you not to become too focused on future goals, missing the chance to savor the accomplishments of the present. Money. Turning our attention to your finances, the Hanged Man's energy suggests a need for a new perspective on money matters. Its shadow warns against becoming passive and complacent about your financial situation. The transformative energy of the World resonates with the completion of a financial cycle. However, its shadow cautions against fixating on past financial successes, preventing you from embracing new opportunities. The Nine of Swords anxieties find their way into your finances, implying that concerns about money might be keeping you up at night. Its shadow encourages you to approach financial issues with clear planning and seek advice if needed. The piercing Three of Swords implies financial setbacks and challenges. Its shadow urges you not to dwell on these setbacks but rather use them as learning experiences to make better financial decisions in the future. The impulsive Knight of Wands charges in, suggesting that financial decisions might be driven by excitement rather than prudence. Its shadow warns against hasty financial choices that could lead to instability. The burdensome Ten of Wands points to financial responsibilities that weigh heavily on you. Its shadow advises you to seek efficient ways to manage your finances and not take on more than you can handle. The forward-looking Three of Wands implies expansion and growth in your financial endeavors. Its shadow cautions against becoming too future-focused and neglecting present financial responsibilities. Personal growth. Embarking on the path of personal growth, the Hanged Man's energy suggests a time of inner reflection and transformation. Its shadow warns against using this period as an excuse for inaction and avoidance. The transformative energy of the world continues to influence your personal growth journey, indicating the completion of a significant phase. Its shadow reminds you not to rest on your laurels but to continue seeking growth and learning. The Nine of Swords anxieties extend to your personal growth, implying that worries might hinder your progress. Its shadow encourages you to confront these fears and negative thought patterns to move forward. The piercing Three of Swords implies that personal growth might involve facing painful truths. Its shadow, however, urges you not to shy away from this process, as it leads to profound transformation. The impulsive Knight of Wands suggests a passionate pursuit of personal growth. Its shadow warns against rushing through this journey without considering the consequences and taking time for self-reflection. The burdensome Ten of Wands reflects the weight of personal responsibilities in your growth journey. Its shadow encourages you to seek balance and not overload yourself with self-imposed expectations. The forward-looking Three of Wands speaks of expansion and progress in your personal growth pursuits. Its shadow reminds you to stay present and mindful rather than becoming overly focused on future goals. Spiritual development. Lastly, let us delve into your spiritual development. The Hanged Man's energy calls for a shift in perspective in your spiritual journey. Its shadow cautions against becoming too passive in your spiritual practices. The transformative energy of the world suggests the completion of a phase in your spiritual path. Yet, its shadow warns against clinging to past spiritual experiences and preventing yourself from embracing new insights. The Nine of Swords anxieties find their way into your spiritual development, indicating that worries might hinder your spiritual progress. Its shadow encourages you to release fears and negative thought patterns. The piercing Three of Swords implies that your spiritual journey might involve facing uncomfortable truths. Its shadow, however, reminds you that these challenges lead to deep spiritual growth and understanding. The impulsive Knight of Wands charges in, suggesting a passionate pursuit of spiritual insights. Its shadow cautions against impulsive spiritual decisions without careful consideration. The burdensome Ten of Wands implies a heavy spiritual burden, suggesting that you might be taking on too much in your spiritual practices. Its shadow encourages you to find balance and approach your spiritual journey with a lighter heart. The forward-looking Three of Wands indicates progress and expansion in your spiritual path. Its shadow reminds you to stay grounded in the present moment and not become too focused on future spiritual goals. Conclusion. Dear Virgo, as we navigated the intricate tapestry of the tarot, we uncovered a tale of introspection, transformation, and the challenges you will encounter in the week ahead. The Hanged Man urged you to shift your perspective and embrace a period of reflection. The world signaled the completion of cycles, yet its shadow warned against clinging to the past. The Nine of Swords cautioned against anxieties and worries that might hinder your progress, while the Three of Swords hinted at potential setbacks and heartaches. The Knight of Wands encouraged passionate pursuits, but its shadow advised against impulsiveness. The burdensome Ten of Wands reminded you to avoid taking on too much, while the forward-looking Three of Wands pointed to progress and expansion. In relationships, career, finances, personal growth, and spiritual development, remember that these shadows are not omens of doom, but rather opportunities for growth. Embrace change, address anxieties with clarity, and seek balance in all aspects of your life. The challenges you encounter are stepping stones to your own triumphs. As you tread through this week, dear Virgo, trust in your ability to navigate the labyrinth of life. May these insights empower you on your journey, guided by the whispers of the tarot.